Fiscal devices can be different types of electronic devices used for control of countries' tax revenues. There are various implementations of fiscal systems around the world, but for all of them, the presence of a fiscal memory is a must. The fiscal memory is a secured data carrier sealed inside the device, which ensures that all recorded fiscal information will be available at all times for auditing by the local revenue authority. Once stored in the fiscal memory, the records cannot be deleted or modified in any way. The fiscal devices are used to record all transactions of the taxpayers and are providing special documents called legal or fiscal receipts. Electronic fiscal devices can be electronic cash register, fiscal printer, electronic signature device. The most recent implementations are allowing direct communication between all installed fiscal devices and the designated server of the Revenue Authority via the mobile network. Additionally, the authentication of the fiscal receipts is ensured via electronic signature. The most commonly used type of fiscal devices is the electronic cash register. This type of fiscal devices is used mainly by small and medium-sized retail businesses. It allows the business owners to record all sales and enables them to print legal receipts. There are different types of cash registers, from compact mobile models to system cash registers with a variety of capabilities and features. However, all types of cash registers have display, keyboard, fiscal memory and printing mechanism. The operators are entering sales data through the keyboard of the device. The data is recorded in the memory and the receipt is printed. The fiscal cash registers can be connected to various point-of-sale management systems so that the sales data can be inputted directly through the interface. The cash registers can also be connected to different types of peripheral devices like barcode readers, electronic scales and cash drawers. In most restaurants and big retail outlets, the business owners are preferring a combined solution of fiscal printer working with point-of-sale application. This kind of fiscal device implementation allows the printing of legal receipts via the fiscal printer and complete control over all activities in the business premises. This type of system allows back-office and point-of-sale differentiation. The direct sales are processed through the points of sale, while the business owners are monitoring all data from the back office. Multiple points of sale can be connected in a network controlled by one or several back offices. In case the system is used in restaurants or similar type of business premises, the software allows working with client accounts, printing of service receipts and variety of other additional functionalities. The fiscal printer is able to provide interfaces for different peripheral devices like customer displays, cash drawers and others. All other point-of-sale peripherals can be connected to a computer using the retail or restaurant software. Electronic signature device is an electronic device which is connected to accounting or sales software and is providing electronic signature for the issued invoices or receipt. This kind of solution is used by large companies that have complex ERP or CRM systems. The device is using specially developed communication protocol for exchange of sales data with the accounting or sales software. Once the sales data is sent to the electronic signature device, it is storing in its internal memory and sending back electronic signature. Recent implementations in the field are using various types of encryption for additional data security. The electronic signature devices are providing two types of auditing functions, local and remote. Whenever remote audit is performed, the device is sending fiscal information in encrypted format to the designated server of the Revenue Authority via the mobile network. Local audit is an option for areas without network coverage. When local audit is performed, the device is copying encrypted data from the internal memory to an external carrier via USB port or to a micro SD card. Receipt header. This field contains information for the fiscal device owner. Normally, the receipt header includes the company name, company address, sales outlet, and sales outlet address. In some implementation, the header also includes indication if the company is VAT registered or not. Company designation. The company designation contains the tax identification number of the company. Sold items. This field includes all items sold with the current receipt. Additionally, it indicates the single unit prices, sold quantities, and total sales amount per each item. There can be also information for any voided items or other incomplete sales. Total sale amount contains the total amount for all sold items excluding the voided ones. Taxes per tax groups. This field includes all tax amounts separated by the applicable tax groups. Total tax for the receipt indicates the total tax amount for the receipt. Means of payment. Indication of the used means of payment. Total items quantity. Receipt signature contains the unique digital signature of the receipt generated by the Fiscal module. QR code for automatic receipt validation. This field includes the digital signature and receipt data. Through the QR code, the receipt can easily be validated from a smartphone, and additionally it allows registration of the receipt for lottery purposes. Receipt designation, run number, unique number of the receipt, receipt date and time, fiscal device designation, serial number. To provide sufficient monitoring and control features to the revenue authorities, all recent fiscal system implementations are using mobile connection. Through this connection, the fiscal devices are sending information for all registered sales, and the tax officers are able to track their activities. Additionally, the mobile connection enables the tax officers to closely track all operations of the taxpayers suspected in tax evasion. The authorities can also change the data transmission tasks for each device or block the sales functions if necessary. The latest technology features can additionally provide information for the approximate location of the installed fiscal devices. To provide communication with the installed fiscal devices, the Revenue Authority needs a communication server and a combined database and application server. The communication server provides two-way connection to the fiscal devices, where the devices are sending fiscal data and the server can send back requests for additional information or new transmission task. After the fiscal data is received by the communication server, it is further processed and recorded in the database server. The database server organizes all records, which can later be audited through the application server. The most advanced server system includes a solution by the technological global leader SAP AG. This solution consists of integrated database and application server software called SAP Business Warehouse, SAP BW. SAP BW provides highly secured infrastructure, which makes various data analysis and evaluation easier. SAP BW provides means for consolidating of fiscal data by all fiscal units in one place. The solution represents transferring data from a fiscal unit through the mobile network to SAP BW system. Once received, sales data is processed through point-of-sale inbound processing engine PIPE. Then data is consolidated, aggregated, and available for reporting. SAP BW delivers accounting, analysis, and interpretation of business data, which is crucial for gaining competitive advantage. By using SAP BW, the authorities are able to integrate, transform, and consolidate relevant trade data from external information sources such as point-of-sale systems and other SAP-related systems. Using fiscal devices systems, the revenue authorities are able to efficiently monitor and process different types of audits on taxpayers' activities. Through the modern technologies of mobile connection and data encryption, the fiscal data is secured and available only to the authorized tax administration officials. All features listed above are assuring optimal protection against tax evasion and all necessary tools to prosecute the violators of the established fiscal laws. The fiscal devices systems are enabling the revenue authority with means to identify the taxpayers, prevent tax fraud, and collect more taxes. The additional collected taxes can be used to fund healthcare, education, or any other sort of public benefits. The implementation of fiscal systems is leading to an exponential growth of the tax amount collected by the revenue authorities on a yearly basis. The difference can be easily seen in only a few months after the introduction of the system. All countries which have introduced such system are reporting rapid growth in the tax collection and a significant reduction of the tax evasion issues. For example, Ethiopia, after the introduction of GPRS cash registers system in 2009, there are reports for a growth of the tax collection with more than 60%. Bulgaria, after the introduction of GPRS cash registers system in 2011, the government officials are reporting a growth of 35% in the tax amounts collected by the revenue authority in a 6-month period. Romania, since the launch of the cash register system, there is an increase of the tax collection with nearly 40%. Kenya, tax collection growth of 30%. Rwanda, after the pilot project and the introduction of fiscal system in Rwanda, the Rwanda Revenue Authority is reporting a rapid growth of more than 70% in the collected taxes. The fiscal systems are more efficient and contemporary method of obtaining fiscal data and can lead to a significant reduction of the manpower needed for control and monitoring of the taxpayers, as well as the permanent solution to the tax evasion practices. The fiscal systems are also providing sufficient control on the business activities in the country and means for obtaining strategic revenue data for the higher country officials and the general public.